If you've got a car, you need car insurance. Every state has its own requirements for what type of car insurance you need and how much of it. The major groups of coverage that you can get include collision, comprehensive, liability, uninsured and underinsured motorist, and personal injury protection. After that, we'll cover some other types of coverage that you might get. Let's start with collision. At the heart of car insurance is called collision coverage. This covers the damage to your own car if you are in an accident, regardless of who's at fault. Whether you hit another vehicle, a tree, or a guardrail, collision coverage helps you pay for repairs or replacement. Collision coverage will reimburse you for the cost of repair up to the car's actual cash value, but only after you pay the deductible. The deductible is the amount you pay for damages before the insurance kicks in. The higher your deductible, the lower your monthly payment is likely to be. The key principle here is to find the sweet spot, and whatever you do, don't make the decision based on the assumption that you'll never actually have to use the insurance. Driving is inherently risky, and you can never guarantee that you won't have an accident. Some estimates suggest that over 75% of people will be involved in an accident at some point in their life, and some people will experience multiple accidents. Collision coverage isn't required. If your car is older and has low value, it might not be worth carrying collision coverage on it. This is absolutely true if the total value of the car is below or near what the deductible would be. The factors that will influence the cost of collision coverage include the vehicle's value, the deductible amount you select, your driving history, where you live, the theft rate for your vehicle's make and model, your car's safety features like lane assist, collision warning systems, and adaptive cruise control, how many miles you drive in a year, your age and experience, and your credit score. Auto insurance can also cover damage to your car that happens in events that don't involve a collision. This is called comprehensive coverage, and it covers things like theft, vandalism, fire, flood or natural disasters, falling objects, and animal collisions like hitting a deer. Like collision insurance, coverage kicks in for the event after you pay your deductible. The part of car insurance that state governments are most concerned with is called liability coverage. It covers the damage other people experience when you cause an accident. Most states mandate a level of liability coverage so that accidents that you cause don't become financially ruinous to other people if you can't afford to pay the damages. Liability coverage has two main parts: bodily injury liability and property damage liability. Bodily injury liability will cover medical expenses, lost wages, and legal fees if you injure someone in an accident. It will also have two levels of coverage. The first is the per person minimum coverage, and the second is the per accident minimum coverage. New Jersey is the only state that does not require you to carry bodily injury liability. The most common per person minimum is $25,000, and the most common per accident minimum is $50,000. Property damage liability pays for damages you cause to someone else's vehicle, home, or other property. Every state sets a minimum amount of property damage liability, with the lowest minimum at $5,000 and the highest minimum is $25,000. Another component to car insurance is uninsured motorist and underinsured motorist coverage, often abbreviated or UIM. This protects you from financial losses when you are involved in an accident with someone who either does not have insurance or not enough insurance to cover your damages. In some states, this also covers you if you're the victim of a hit-and-run accident. These 21 states require you to carry at least some uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage. Even if it's not required, it's a good idea to carry it. In a perfect world, people who cause accidents will pay for the damages. But by some estimates, 14% of drivers are uninsured. And that doesn't even account for those who do not have enough coverage to cover the damage they might cause. And really, those who are uninsured or underinsured probably don't have the assets that you could go after in a lawsuit. If you are a victim of one of these accidents and you don't have or UIM, it could be financially disastrous. If you have personal injury protection or medical payment coverage, your insurance will cover medical expenses for you and your passengers, regardless of whether you caused the accident. PIP covers medical bills, lost wages, and even rehab costs. PIP is required in these 10 states, but the minimum coverage can vary widely. MedPay is a less comprehensive version. It covers medical bills but will not cover lost wages. Some insurance companies offer other types of coverage. These could include roadside assistance, which covers towing, battery jump starts, and changing a flat tire. Rental car reimbursement will pay for a rental car while your car is being repaired. Gap insurance will cover the difference between your loan balance and your car's depreciated value on financed or leased cars. Full glass coverage could replace your windshield. Rideshare insurance could be necessary if you drive for Uber or Lyft because the insurance companies might consider that commercial use and refuse to cover you on your standard insurance. In most cases, filing any claim, even small ones, could cause your premiums to go up when your policy renews. So you should do whatever you can to avoid filing minor claims. And you should never file a claim on an issue that would cost less than your deductible. So when you're deciding which added coverage you might want, you should weigh the cost of that claim against the increase in your premium. All of this can seem pretty confusing, and it is, frankly. When you're shopping around, it can quickly be overwhelming. Some people make the mistake of defaulting to the lowest cost option that they come across. They might not even realize that the option is only the lowest cost because it removes coverage that you would otherwise like. Do your best to compare apples to apples when you shop around. We would recommend using an independent insurance agent to help you out. They can walk you through your options and help you determine what you need in your situation. If you would like to find an independent insurance agent in your area, head on over to the Yukon Project. Sign up at our insurance agent search and we will have our partner contact you. They have a relationship with almost 200 different insurance carriers across the country, so they can find the perfect match for your situation. Signing up only takes a couple of minutes. They are paid by the insurance carrier as part of their advertising budget, so using them won't cost you a thing. If they can't get you the best deal, you have no obligation to use them. It's a great way to gain confidence that you're getting the coverage that you need at the lowest possible price. One of the other things that they can do to help is to chase down any discounts that you qualify for. Insurance companies offer discounts in some situations because it's their way to attract quality customers. There are 4 broad categories of discounts: driver-based, vehicle-based, policy-based, and special discounts. Driver-based discounts include clean driving records, completing an approved safety course, low mileage discounts, or usage-based insurance for using a telematics device or app to track safe driving habits. Vehicle-based discounts might include safety features, anti-theft devices, or discounts for having a car that is less than 3 years old. They call that the new car discount. Policy and payment discounts include bundling your home and renter's insurance, insuring more than one automobile, payment frequency discounts depending on whether you pay monthly, semi-yearly, or yearly, using auto pay, and some carriers have loyalty discounts. Finally, there are special discounts like military discounts or affinity group discounts for employees of certain companies, unions, or professional groups. Some discounts may be exclusive, but most of these can be stacked, so chasing down every discount you can qualify for could save you a lot of money. Really, the most important thing about auto insurance is that you shop around. Make sure you're getting the coverage that you need from a company you can trust for the lowest possible price. If you have any questions, leave a comment below and we'll try to get it answered for you. If you found this information useful, like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us out and we really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.